Hi Meralda, this is my last interview, and I had tried earlier in the week to talk to my dad, but he's out on the reserve and he only comes in for a couple of hours to visit my mom. And I didn't want to bring him down by asking him some hard questions that might make him feel some emotions that I think in my dad's case are better left behind. So I thought with this final video submission, I would talk about myself, just really briefly, because I don't want to get carried away and do a lengthy interview. But I wanted to talk about my own personal journey of reconciliation. And what has spurred it on for me has been my post-secondary education. In particular, the Indigenous social work classes that I've been taking for the past few years have really opened my eyes about a lot of issues that that Indigenous people face generally, and it's provided some background and some explanation as to why things in my own family have happened. The substance abuse, the not allowing ourselves to to speak about the emotions that we're feeling. Kind of just, keep it inside and maintain the status quo. And I don't think that's healthy. And it hasn't been healthy. But as a family and myself personally, we're getting over that. And since I became a mom, it's become even more important for me to understand and recognize the past trauma and to put a stop to it. Like, it ends with me. I'm not gonna allow my daughter to carry those feelings and to be a victim of the intergenerational trauma that's a direct result of residential schools and foster care. Like, the foster care program is just as damaging as residential schools were, and the thing is, foster care system continues presently, and it's damaging a whole new generation of children, of Indigenous children. So that's what I've learned, and that's a step I've taken, a big step I've taken in my reconciliation, is understanding and acknowledging the trauma that I've been through. And like my sister said, she accepted it, and I've accepted it. I've accepted what's happened to me, and I've made that choice to that it stops with me. It's not going to go any further in my family, and I'm not okay with it. And I think there's the obligation that as a victim, in order to achieve like reconciliation, you have to have that forgiveness, and I won't forgive. I'll work around it and I'll work through it, but there's no forgiveness. And if the other parties decide to acknowledge what they did, I would have to really think about accepting that apology. But as it stands right now today, I won't. And that's one of the things that I've learned in my social work classes. Is one of them was forgiveness. You have to forgive to move on. But I don't think that's necessarily true. I don't think you have to forgive. I think you do have to acknowledge what happened. You have to allow yourself to accept that truth, your own personal truth and your history. And it's painful, but once you accept it, you can move forward. And so basically, this class has made me think of reconciliation in a different way. Um, there's no, there isn't anything that I can add from the socio-political or socioeconomic perspective. Um, so I've decided to just do from a personal perspective and how reconciliation is happening within my family circle. And I think myself and my family were working hard to reclaim our Nakota culture and to encourage and promote that culture in our kids. And I think that's a big step in reconciliation. It's a positive move forward, that cultural reclamation. And prior to class, like my post-secondary studies, because I'm towards the end of a long journey. It seems like a long journey. I didn't know a lot, and I still don't know a lot, but I know a little bit more. And I've had some really good instructors who've made a profound impact on me. And what I've been able to learn from them, I've been able to pass on to my family and especially to my daughter. So with that, I'd like to say that I truly believe what Elder Willie Ermine said, that reconciliation begins within yourself. And yeah, I'm in my journey. Every day I'm moving forward. Sure, there's some setbacks, but that's just how life is. But I think if you open your heart and open your mind, reconciliation is reachable. It's a goal that can be achieved, and that's that. And I'd like, on a personal note, Merle, I'd like to thank you for your guidance in this course. It was eye-opening, and thank you.